Okay, so this just showed up from UPS, so I figured I would just do an unboxing of it. I've got this is my new O11 Dynamic EVO XL by Lian. Been looking forward to this case for a long time. I've been planning a build for the better part of a year with this case in mind. That being said, probably the last time I ever do that because there were a few delays. But again, I'm happy that it's here now, so I want to go ahead and open it up and kind of see what's in the box. And so I figured I'd just make a quick video of it. So it just showed up from UPS. It looks okay. There's like, you know, this mark here. Hopefully nothing too bad happens. It seems like there's like some pretty good foam on the inside. They've got these handles on the inside here, and I can see some foam in there, so we'll see. But anyhow, a mark here, little gash here. Nothing that seems too bad. Let's see here. Anything on the other side? Looks pretty good. All right. So, definitely not a professional unboxer. I'm just gonna do my best here. So let's see what's in there. Let's see here. All right. I'm thinking I might have to put this on its side. Yeah, I'll put this on its side and see if we can take that out of there. It's a decently heavy box. It looks like this thing might be assembled already. Let's make sure that's still in frame. Let's see there. Okay, so hopefully you can see that. So let's see. Oh, this is a chunky one. All right, let's see if I can get this out of the box. Scoot this way a little bit. Okay, so nothing else in the box. Let's move this out of the way. And let's see, I'm not sure what's top and bottom yet, so let me peek back here. Okay, so this looks good actually. All right. Okay, so again, hopefully you can see that. So it's got this nice foam on the top and the bottom. Actually really does look like it's all put together already. Let's see here. All right, what do you got here? This looks like a box of, must be the accessories. Let's see. All right, so installation guide. I'll give that a look through. This is my first Lian case, so I've heard great things about how easy the O11 Dynamic series is to build in. I bought this because I'm building my first water-cooled PC, and the idea of 3 420 millimeter radiators, though it is overkill, I'm sure, was kind of appealing to me. So I figure if I'm gonna do this, why not just get a case that will hopefully last me for many, many years. So let's see, this one says graphic card, anti-sag bracket. Right now I just have I still love it. I've got a Strix 3090 that I'm gonna be water cooling with. I've got an EK water block over there that I'll be using. So let's see here, what's in the other one? This one's not labeled. Okay, all right, so this looks like, the little panels for if you're using the side mount here, if you've got any open space, I suppose. This goes in to close any big holes up. Let's see. And I totally picked this up and didn't talk about what it was, so let's see. Little thank you card, little badge to put on there. So this looks like, okay. So clips, I guess I'm not sure what they're for just yet. I don't know if they're spares. I don't know if, I think so, saw some grommets here. So I'll look in the instruction manual. I would imagine these are just mounting screws and stuff. So, and the anti-sag bracket again. Sorry, I told you I'm not an unboxer. So it looks, oh, okay, I see. So it looks like this would attach to the case. I think I read, like, before you put the motherboard on, you attach this to the case, and you can set the height for your graphics card. So again, I'll read the manual and see what it says about installing that. So let's look at the main case. All right. All right, let's see here. I think I'll have to take this other piece of foam off, or lift this up here. All right, so I'll get this plastic started here. Sorry, I know I'm blocking your view. All right, let's see. So this is the back side. Make sure that's still in frame. I'll back that up a little bit so you can see the bottom. Let's see there. No, probably do a little better than that. There we go. We'll go there. Super professional, I know. All right, actually, wow, this looks, oh, I didn't realize it's like a brushed aluminum look on the top. I don't know if the camera is gonna pick that up or not. That's not, I just figured it would just kind of be your typical plastic look. So there's this view of the side. Let's see it straight on. And we'll peel all this stuff off when we're building it. So you got your USB-C, looks like 4 USB 3s. I think it's just 3.0. I'm not sure what it comes with. I'll have to have a look. Let's turn around to the side you'll be looking at most of the time. Let's see. All right. So this looks like it's a little tinted. I did see online that, like, when you first get it, like, these won't just pop off right away. When you first get them, there's a little screw that's in place, I think, for transit, just to keep these from popping out. So I'll open that up in just a minute. Let me flip around to the back. You can already see inside some of the mesh, the magnetized mesh filters that come with the case. So let's see, hopefully that's in frame. Let's peek back here. Okay. So I know this is for the hard drive cages, which I'll be taking out for mine. And I know they went the route of like a fixed position for your power supply. So right in the center. Again, for me, it's not gonna bother me, but I know some people aren't too happy about that. Yeah, so these must be the toolless PCIe slot things they were talking about. So, all right, so they said the magnets were strong, and they are, but they're not like crazy or anything. I was thinking it might be like super magnets. All right. Again, this isn't any sort of a review or anything. I'm just kind of seeing what's here. So let's see. I'll start with trying to take the top of the case off. So to get the side open here. Let's see. Looks like one screw back here. All right, and is this captive or is this, no, it comes out, okay. All right, so let's see. So that slides back. And you've got the top grill there. So it's plastic, but again, you get this kind of brushed aluminum look. Again, I don't know if you can see it in my, we're just in my basement workshop. This over here. And okay, so they've got the dust filters. I think they've just laid them in place. I guess if you're gonna do like an intake on the top, you could use this filter here. Let's see. So coming down this way, yeah, I see the couple, oh, this must be the screw that's there, like holding the glass on the front for now. So this will be the only time I'm leaning it forward. So while I am, let's have a look. It looks like this is the upper radiator mounting tray. There are two Phillips head screws here. It looks like there's a couple of options for where you can put it. I guess slide it a little bit forward or a little bit to the rear. But I know this is removable to add the radiator to it. I've got some, I picked up 3 420s from EK. I'll be cleaning, I'll be pre-flushing this weekend. All right, let's see what else here. Got this little bit on the top. Again, that one's, the rear thumb screw isn't captive either. What is this? Does this come down? How does this come off of here without breaking anything? Oh, there we go. All right, so there's like just like a little switch down here, little release, and you slide this back. Again, it has that brushed aluminum look to it. It actually looks really nice, very clean looking. All right, so let's, I'm gonna go ahead and take the transit screw out of here and see how we take this front panel off. All right, so just a little guy. I don't think there's anything else there. Don't want to go pulling on this. All right. So it looks like there's, I think there's 3 spots for this catches. I think here, here, and here. So let me see. Okay, that's not so bad at all. So that pops out. Yeah, there's 3 spots. Let me take this off of here, and that lifts out of the bottom tray. Looks like there's these little feet that are meant to go into these guide holes on the base. So let me put this somewhere safe for a minute. Okay. All right, so looking inside this case. Now I'm coming from, for years I've had a fractal design. I've had an R5, which is still a fantastic case. I'm going to be moving it into my theater room to use it as a media computer and probably do some gaming in there in the theater. But this is a lot bigger than that. Let's see, what do we have here? So we've got the bottom radiator tray in there. Again, you can maybe see they've got the filter in place. Now I think this one, the mesh filter, pulls out from the side. Yeah, okay. I like that. That actually reminds me of my fractal design. It's got a nice bottom filter that you can pull out from underneath, like at the front of the case. So let's see here. Yeah, that's pretty fine mesh too. All right. So I'm going to place that back in there for now. It looks like, yeah, so it comes installed with the corner bracket. I know that on this you're supposed to be able to, yeah, with just a couple of screws on the top, a couple of screws on the bottom, and you can remove that if you want to do like the fish tank look or something. I pre-ordered EK's distro plate for this. I was shocked that they kind of had it ready at launch. I thought it would be waiting around like 6 or so months, but you know, they must have gotten some advanced an advanced copy of this or something, but I'm excited for that. So I'm assuming that I'll have to keep this bracket in for that, which isn't a big deal for me. I don't mind the look of that at all. So taking the other transit screw out for the front, and I'm assuming that this is gonna come off the same way, just pop, yep, pop to the front, nice and easy. This also has these little feet on the bottom that go into the base. So let me move these over here. Let's see, make sure that's seated. Okay. All right, so let me turn this a little bit. It's a little lighter with that, the glass panels off. So looking at the front panel, again, this has the protective plastic on it, but you've got your power button on the front. Your IO stuff at the bottom down here, or your USB ports down here. Yeah, the rear tray looks like, yeah, that's removable as well. I know with this one, I believe I'll be using it in its standard configuration, like right in the middle, but the motherboard tray can move up or down. I think there's 3 different spots you could use. I'm going to be putting in, I've got a Z790 Hero that I bought, it seems like forever ago now, for this build that will go in here. And I've got a 60 mil rad I'll put on the bottom with like a 45 on top. So there's more than enough room, there's plenty. And then I'll be adding a 3rd one in the side here. What's that there? Oh, it's just some like little adhesive foam for shipping. Okay. All right, so let's turn this around. Look at the back side. Okay. Again, make sure that that's in frame. So, and I'm sorry if my back is in the way this whole time. I'm not sure. I might be standing right in the view of the camera. Let's see. No transit screws up there. So this one, I don't see anything holding this in place. I wonder if this just comes off. Maybe it's held in place by like the top panel or something. Let's see. Yeah, that seems to be the case. What do we got here? These magnets, or again, I don't want to pull too strongly on this if I'm going to break something. What do we have here? So we got that. Oh, I see. There's just another captive peg at the bottom. Yeah, so not captive, a little catch near the bottom. You see them here. So you got these thinner ones on the side and these larger, can you see it there? Yeah, like right there on the top. Again, so this is aluminum grill, plastic here, which again is made to look like brushed aluminum. Maybe it's capped in aluminum, I'm not sure. Got another dust filter here. Again, if you're doing intake in this side position. Everything feels really solid with this. None of it feels chintzy. Oh, and it looks like here's the other filter for the other side. All right. Yeah, so that's nice. So filter for each side. Let's move this out of the way. Let's see. Okay, so what do we have here? All right, so the radiator tray. Now this one I've been seeing online. I know there's like there's a button or something around here, like a switch or a latch to, I'm sorry, to let it go. I'm wondering, let me see. I see a thumb screw right here. Let me see if that, let's see, just if that has anything to do with anything. Probably doesn't, but. All right, so, oh, here we go. So we've got this little screw here. I'm guessing that, yeah, so you press that back. And then this, oh yeah, there we go. And I really like this. I don't know that I'm gonna put my graphics card on the side here. Maybe someday, but right now I wanna occupy the space with the radiator. But I love that I can get it set up outside of the case, and I'll probably be flipping it. We'll see if I need to, because there's a whole lot of space. Turn this up so you can see it. Let's see here. Let's turn it more. There's a lot of space here. Yeah, as you can see up there. So like your motherboard's gonna come out to here. So you've got all of this space back here for your radiator and fans. So you can certainly fit way larger than the 45mm fans, thick fans that I've got. I'm sorry, radiators that I've got. So let's see here. All right. So here's the tray where you can mount. So it's just held on by magnets. Okay. So this, you know, I guess if you had some, like the SSDs here, you can put them on the side. Looks like you can hold 3 of them. There's a ton of room for cable management in here, especially when you take these out. So what do we have? Some SATA cable. Oh, okay. So we've got the little mounting. I saw this online. These little mounting brackets. You can place them in these holes here. Just kind of customize where you want to have your brackets. I thought I saw 2. Oh, yeah, the second one's already installed down here. See if I want to make a mess yet. Oh, why not? Let's take this out for a minute. So you can see, hopefully, one right down here. It looks like you can move it to the side, remove it. I'm going to leave this one in. I'll show you with the other one. So let's see here. So you got this here. They've got the screws, but they've got these nice rubber grommets around it to keep you from scratching the finish here. But it looks like you can mount these in here this way or this way. Let me see if I can do it this way. Yeah, you can do it that way as well, if, for whatever reason, if you wanted to bring cabling across this way. So that's pretty cool. Let's see. Well, I can put this back on after video's over. Let's see. I don't think there's too much left to say. You got a lot of space for passing your cables through. Some extra Velcro ties here. These, so yep, they just swing right out. Let me take this off for a sec. Like I said, I'll be removing these on mine, just I have no need for them. And that kind of gives you access over here, makes it easier to get to more cable routing. So yeah, I don't think there's much else to say. I know you can move the motherboard tray around and stuff. I'm gonna just mess around with that. I really wanted to just kind of open this up more and just see what comes in the case. Let's zip this back in here real quick. So, I hope you found this useful. It's very disorganized, you know, me, very disorganized with this. But the case, it's bigger than I thought it would be. I had the measurements, but it's like, you know, when you really see it, kind of changes, but it's not that big. It's like bigger than I thought, but it's not something where I'm like, oh my God, what have I done? Let's see. Oh yeah, it goes in nice and easy. All right, so turn this back around. All right, so still gonna be a little while before I build it. I'll start slow probably this weekend. Getting things, I'll get like the motherboard in. I might mount the water block, the CPU water block or something. I'll get my radiators pre-flushed and get fans attached, but really can't do anything else until the distro plate comes out. I'm just hoping the fittings I've got will work. I bought fittings for an XL build, so I think a lot of them I'll be able to use. I might need some slightly different offsets or something. But anyways, yeah, thanks for watching. I figured may as well share this with somebody as I'm opening it up. So if you have any questions, just ask them in the comments. I'll answer them if I can. And thanks. Looking forward to this case.